What's up, Dragon Brood? So today we're gonna try to play some blue-white flyers. I mean, it's blue, sure, but we're an aggro channel and it's still attacking with creatures, so I'm on board. And we're gonna try something a little bit different here, mostly as an excuse to play a couple of the new cards, see how they fit in. I don't really know yet, but we'll say go ahead and watch to the end of the video because after we play the games, we kind of want to talk about what we would change or possibly play main deck, whatnot that we don't have now. So, anyway, let's get into it. All right, so here we're rocking a lot of what you expect: 4 Healer's Hawks, 4 Spectral Sailor, 4 Hushbringer, which might be incorrect, but we'll see. I'm going to try it out. We don't have a lot of enter the battlefield things, obviously, so maybe it's a benefit to us. And it also has lifelink. Rally the Wings, we're playing 3. You mostly don't want to get caught with them where you don't have creatures in hand. 3 Hypnotic Sprites. We're going to see how this works out. I don't really know yet. It is a spell counter. It can protect us from a lot of things that would wipe our board out. So we'll see how it goes. We do have 2 Spectral Skycat, or no, Skycat Sovereign. Wrong names. I'm getting them mixed up here. So we're only playing 2 because it is still susceptible to like board sweepers or even like 3 damage happening to your other creatures, then this dies. So we're going to see. If it ends up being good, though, we could add more later. For Brazen Bar, the card's obviously good. 1 Mystical Dispute, we had an odd spot. Probably should be another Skycat, but we'll see. 3 Sea Dasher Octopus. Like this card, but we just don't want to go too heavy and get 2 for 1 too often. Winged Words, we can keep drawing cards, and then Imperial Eagle as a way to pump our creatures. So let's go ahead and get into it. The lands are kind of what we expect. I should be playing more temples, but I'm trying not to play too many so we don't have a bunch of come in to play tap situations that would allow the opponents to kind of take advantage of us and we lose some tempo there. That's kind of, I think, where we're going to get some of our advantage. We do have a sideboard. If you do decide to play this in best of 3, it's 3 Grafdigger's Cage, 3 Devout Decree, 3 Aether Gust, 1 Disdainful Stroke, 2 Dovin's Veto, and 3 Mystical Disputes. We're going to play best of 1s. We'll see how that goes, and we'll talk about it at the end of the video. See how we feel about all this. Okay, let's see what we're doing. We're going to do unranked best of 1, see what we run into here. Hopefully this is going to work out. We'll see. Well, this is actually a reasonable hand. I don't hate it, I don't love it, but we do get some extra cards next turn, unless I guess they're playing a shock, but seeing as how they're playing Luris, not highly likely. Though I have to say, if you're just bringing sacrifice decks into unranked single game format, come on, people. What are you doing? It's not a lot of fun. It's boring for the opponent. Alright, we did get a Skycat, so that could actually pick business up a little bit. And this makes me wonder if we could just go ahead and straight up play Hypnotic Sprite instead of even worrying about dealing with the Luris. Yeah, we're not blocking. We are not in that mode at the moment. You know what? I kind of want to just play this here. Spectral Sailor's nice. How do we feel about Spectral Sailor? We'll take it. And then we'll just draw it. And then it'll go toward pumping our Skycat next turn. I mean, due to damage from our own land, we're kind of losing the race, but we'll see what happens. Alright, Priest of Forgotten God, sure. Alright, I'll see, sure. Alright, well, we'll definitely play this. And we'll play this. And then if the opponent chooses to make a sacrifice of things, so be it. I mean, we are willing to block with at least a Spectral Sailor at the very least. Though they could just have a removal card for the Skycat. And that changes things too. guess what I'm getting rid of? Please don't have a removal card, opponent. Unfortunately, it's not counters that go on the Skycat, so it can be hit by... Oh. Thought it was going to be a Heartless Act. Maybe? Maybe. Come on. Okay, Luris. Okay, we're good. I think. Maybe. Get another Imperial Eagle. Or to Rally the Wings. Okay, we didn't, so... This is still a good ways from us being able to finish this. Though, we can just make a token. We're at 9. Opponent attack for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then sack 2 things. That'd be 9, 10. We're not going to gain life, unfortunately, so that's no good. We can make a thing to block. This is such a tough decision. I guess we attack for at least 4 wheels. Actually, I should have just played the Hypnotic Spectre first, or Hypnotic Sprite, and then get in for 5. Would have been the better play, really. I'm just gonna play this. Really, is kind of sacrificial lamb here. See what happens. I mean, we could block a Cruel Celebrant. We could block an Alseed. What is this thing? Sacrifice creature opponent loses 1 life. Well, that's unfortunate. There's 3 more life we could potentially lose. So we do have to block things if the opponent attacks. Okay. They could also make Pride Mate bigger by sacking things. So that could be a problem. Oh, they're going to try to give something protection from a color. I mean, that would have also done it. What do we do here? I mean, we block this, I think, or sack this. I think that's the plan. I think that's all we can really do. I think we're just dead, right? I don't think we would have been much better off making tokens. That puts us at 4. Yeah, now we're for sure dead. Because they can attack with everything. Well, that's not true, I guess. But they will be at enough life that we can't kill them. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, with no sideboard, those matches are going to be tough. Like, we just know that. Yeah, that last match is where we want to get those Devout Decrees and stuff in from the sideboard. So again, if you're playing best of 3, you have more outs than you're going to have playing best of 2 or best of 1. Best of 2 wouldn't be very smart, would it? But yeah, so we'll just see. Alright, Pop Collector. This should be a problem. This might not be the best thing for us. Is this the mono green list? Yeah, I like that deck. We have them. Oh no, this is not. This is something different. It's like Incubation Druid. What does that mean? I'm so tempted to put this Sea Dasher on this Healer's Hawk, but I don't think I'm going to. I think we're just going to try to double Empyrean Eagle is going to be our plan, I think. Okay. Unconventional, to say the least. Alright, well, we're going to Eagle up. I mean, if they have a way to kill an Eagle, so be it. I mean, we're ahead far enough ahead on the life race and gaining life from the Healer's Hawk now that we don't mind nearly as much. Right? Now the opponent has a ton of mana. So we have 5 to do something. Right? This produces 3. Right? Another Pop Collector. Alright. Yeah, this is why I have not liked the first Aroan games. It hasn't really worked out for us, in my experience. Alright, so here we could get to 3, 6, and 9 damage, put the opponent at 6, and gain 3 life. Or we could Sea Dasher on the Healer's Hawk, and potentially play another creature dealing 6, put the opponent at 9. But we have another card. I don't think that's where we want to be. I think we want to do this. And if the opponent gets us, they get us. We're just gonna bring all the Fliers. I mean, we're at enough life. I'm just willing to gamble. So they get to put counters on something, and they get to draw a card. Draw 2 cards, I guess. Oh no, it's just, yeah, it is draw 2. Okay. Alright, great hand, but does that do anything here when you're at 6? With now 3 mana available. Horn Beetle. Yeah, this just looks like a weird version of Mono Green, actually. Yeah, we're not in the business of blocking. We're at 26. Yep, that does it. Okay, we're gonna play Bone of Arc. Or it could be Boneo Fark. I don't know. We're gonna have to mulligan this. Unfortunately, we have no blue mana in hand. Now we have the opposite problem. We have all blue mana in hand. I guess we'll keep it. Ooh, boy. I guess we'll just get rid of an island, because if this works out, it's really going to be because of probably Sea Dasher and something. Well, where were you last turn? Sailor? Okay. Kind of would like a land here so we could not have to rely so much on the little prismatic sprites. Let's see what we can do. And we'll have a situation where we can Brazen Borrow, Spectral Sailor, or we could Spectral with the Sea Dasher. Unless we draw a land, then we could do pretty much any combination of things in our hand. And we're not going to do that. Opponent gets what they want here. Oh, this is Heartfire. Oh no. That's the worst case scenario. Good job by the opponents. Ugh. That was not cool. I don't think we want to miss the dispute so much here. Good thing there's only one of those in the deck. And we'll just pass. In case they play something here that we can Brazen Bar. I think we're incentivized to just take 2. See what else they do post-combat. Nothing. Weird. Alright. Let's see if... Well, this is going to be so scary. Alright, this is probably a bad call, but let's see if it works. Oh, we did. We got away with it. I feel like we stole something. Look at that. Alright. Well, that turn worked out pretty well. That was completely unexpected. A Warbriar. And that lets it fight something? Yeah, we don't need to let that happen. Just have that go away. Will not block still. Now we're ahead in the exchange, so blocking is definitely not in our vocabulary here. Let's attack. Pretty sure we're going to play the Skycat anyway, but let's at least do it with max information. Alright, so that works out. Now we get Skycat plus the ability to draw a card if we want it, or make a token. Or just pump our Skycat by playing Brazen Borrower. I don't want the opponent to take a shot at the Skycat for 3 and then be able to protect it. But they know we have this already, so let's just put it out there. Yeah, we just attack, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can make it 11. The most we could do, so no point spending the mana there. Let's see what this card brings. Winged Words. That's interesting. I'll put this in tapped. I'll go ahead and draw 2. Well, that didn't do a whole lot. Alright, well, we should be in pretty good shape regardless. The good news is if the opponent sweeps the board here, we can still at least get a card out of the deal from the Sailor. We're at 12. Alright, let's see. 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, the Embercleave, we die. They have it. They drew into it. Oh, so sick. So sick. GG's opponent. GG's. That makes it 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. Should have left a creature back. Actually, wait. Oh, yeah, it's too late. I didn't block. Well, wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have mattered. Would have been 1 point. So I would have needed to leave the real blocker back. I mean, best I can do is make a token, and that doesn't do anything. Yep. So we would have had to left at least the Sea Dasher back to live. That would have been the only one. Granted, I have to admit, I did not see that other card coming there. All right, against Matty Chaos. Let's see what we can do here. We're not going to do much with this. We're going to mulligan that for sure. Alright, we'll keep this. Actually going to get rid of this temple. Because we can kind of keep pace here. Things going on. Opponent has Garuda, so these Hushbringers might be pretty useful. We'll see what comes of this. Alright, Paradise Grid. Well, we're just going to be doing some flying here. 4. Mari. Okay, this is just to make it easier to cast Garuda, I'd assume. That's not so nice. Oh boy. Right now, Garuda would cost 5, but if they played something to kill a Hushbringer... I'm gonna go ahead and cast Winged Words. It's probably bad. Okay, we did find a white land, so we got a little lucky there. Attack the Fliers. Let's see what the opponent's got for us. This might end up pretty good for us. I mean, Hushbringer's pretty stout against Garuda. Yeah, we're not blocking. Alright, well, Hushbringer does do something. Well, that went okay. I mean, we lost 1 or 2 just from me getting over aggressive, and that's fine. I can accept that, especially when I'm testing a deck and just trying to see what the cards do. Most of the cards in there got to do what we wanted them to, so that was nice. We didn't draw Rally the Wings at any point where it mattered, so I didn't really get to see how well that worked, but I think we still won it in the deck. I'm just not sure how many. I think if we were looking at making changes, I would probably consider adding another Skycat, adding 2 main deck, Unbreakable formations. And That's mostly because I think you need a way to still additionally pump your creatures and give you just a little extra defense, which I don't think would hurt. I think you can get there by reducing one Hushbringer, possibly, getting rid of the Mystical Dispute, and then squeezing room somewhere else wherever you find appropriate. Maybe actually even the Winged Words, potentially. But yeah, I think those are the changes I would do to get those three in there. I think one more Skycat and two unbreakable formations is really what I think the deck needs going forward. But overall, it's pretty nice. I mean, if you're playing best of one, you can still run through there with this. You can get some quick games, as you saw. There's a lot of ways that you can kind of eke out wins here or there. You do have a little bit of life gain, which helps. Yeah, I mean, overall, the deck's pretty solid. Not too much I would change other than making those three changes there. Maybe if you're in an environment with a lot of either Garuda or a lot of sweepers, maybe adding additional unbreakable formations and Hushbringers to the sideboard might be where you want to be. Otherwise, yeah, I say give it a go. It was pretty fun, actually. It seems kind of brainless, but you do have to sequence your cards very well. So, something to pay attention to whenever you're playing the deck. But otherwise, yeah, put it together. It's cool. It doesn't even cost a lot. It has a lot of commons and uncommons, which also makes it very playable, whether it's in paper or arena, which is awesome. As usual, remember to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I have to ask, why not? Why have you watched the video and not subscribed to the channel? Just hit the button and hit the bell so you know whenever I put up more videos like this. But that's all I have for you today. We'll talk to you next time.